Ah, they say a good man learns from his mistakes, and a great man learns from others. And I am definitely not the latter. All right. Late last year, my late last year, my grandmother passed away, and it was horrible how it went. And it was compounded by the fact that I didn't spend any time with her, and the time that I did, I was more interested in talking to someone else. And now I've always been uncomfortable with hospital settings, and the place she was at was hospital adjacent. But we got to take personal responsibility somewhere. And I'm just sitting here like asking myself, what the hell is wrong with me? I knew I would regret it. I thought it as it was happening, but my brain just like figured otherwise. You know, it just like figured the time was more valuable spent on someone else. Suffice to say that all fell through. I knew it would. It's just things like this makes me. It's just things like this, and it's things like this that make me believe in the invisible passenger theory. Like one side of my brain is in control of all the things, and then the other side can do nothing but just yell and scream at the other side from in here. Like, no, you don't need that third piece of cake, clown. And that's got me thinking about sort of how that is, because this ties in to just who I am as a person, all right? And it's who I am as a person is just bog standard, completely average, normal, cookie cutter sort of person, all right? Like I wasn't born with the looks to be on like the front of magazines or I guess TikTok now. I'm clearly average in that way. Keep your comments to yourself. I wasn't born with like the mind to invent something crazy or to find some sort of in to make it some other way. And I wasn't born with the sort of like markiplier in like charisma to like just bend through whatever odds and just to grit tooth it all the way through. And I just, kind of just talk about my experience of learning, talk about my experiences living as a complete average Joe. Complete average Joe. Like you look at someone let's look at someone who's famous and see like what not fame like not within reason, all right, like not like some crazy actor or politician or whatever, something within reason, like Scott the Woz, right? What did he do? How did he get to where he is, right? He said the funny, said the hoo hoo ha ha. He had the piece of paper be like, oh, freaking Madden 6, right? No, all right. He had determination, he had the discipline to improve himself and the modesty to sort of realize that you can improve and you keep going, and just to have this kind of mindset to just grind through this stuff because it ain't easy. Or you know how many times I've tried to do this video just like in the past, and just whatever reason it is, all right, every excuse under the sun, all right, and that's how it is. Something will get in the way. It can be something small, something big. Just you go to sleep and you just wake up not like feeling doing it the next day. That's a big one, all right. And I think that's just something that normal people struggle with, especially in today's world. Experience number one, numero uno, you know, the it's like they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, but they kind of don't. They miss the trees for the forest on that kind of stuff because you don't just make the first step once. All right, something gets in the way. All right, this this analogy has outlived its usefulness, but like you have to like sleep and eat and like do other things besides for the one thing that you need to keep consistent on. And it's just all it takes is one bad day and all of that is gone. Like me and my journey to uploading every day until I get ripped, right? I got sick like what was it, a month ago, and I've lost so much of my momentum. Like I was down there going crazy for me. I'm sure some people, you know. And now it's so difficult just to get down and dirty and just basically just warm up. And it's just like, what do you do? All right, how do I do the things I want to do? How do I trick my brain into actually doing it? Because it's obviously something's not working here. All right, if you're thirsty, you drink. If you're hungry, you eat. But if I want something, or if I want to learn something, I don't go and get it. All right, and I just had a brilliant example of that just happened today. All right, it's not important what it was about, but I was reading a paragraph about something, and it had like six things in it to remember, right? Six main topics, and I read it, and just to quiz myself, I looked away, and I couldn't remember like more than one of the things. And it's like, what's the point of doing this shit if it's just like it's in one ear out the other, but literally. All right, and I think this is where most people who again aren't one of these sort of naturally inclined, obviously not that they don't work for their stuff, but they have just some stuff in them somehow, some way, that they just keep going, whatever the hell it is. They just keep going, and they genuinely do that. They don't just say it, they actually just get that shit. And it's just like, how like this isn't like me giving advice. All right, this is a cry for help. This is, how do I make myself want the things that I want? Because I don't know. I don't. You know, and because it's not all doom and gloom, right? Like I've made it this far. All right, in the last 2 years, I've lost damn near 100 pounds, and I have bulked up a little bit. All right, look, it's not a lot, it's not amazing, it's not crazy, but it's something. It's a few steps, and it's just like I want the cheat code. How do I how do I take this how do I take this momentum and put it into other things? All right, to make something of myself. It's just, you tell me. All right, average goers, average livers, not like the kind you eat. What the hell? What is this? What is? It's a bit extreme, but still, I don't know. You know, like what am I like? I should probably just like redo this video and keep doing it. All right, because that's basically what working out is: doing something over and over again, breaking it down, building it back up, and trying to do better. All right. Like we're at 10 minutes. Instead of me not like instead of me looking at this and being like this sucks, I'm not gonna do it again. I'll do what I did with my workout vlogs. I'll just go with this. You tell me. All right. I know this isn't a moist critical video. All right. I know I didn't say my things clearly in a small amount of time. But hey, let's see where this goes. All right. My experience living an average life. My experience living as an average individual, a very run of the mill, stock standard cookie cutter, just, just dude. So I started this video ripping off Scott the Woz, and I'll end it with Moist Critical. That's all I had to say. Till next time. Bye.